In this section, we're going to discuss the various steps in the fundraising process. Step number 1, identify potential donors. Remember, our fundraising philosophy is all about relationships, so fundraising should be relational and not transactional. As you heard in the previous video, with over a multi-million-dollar budget, Tom spends close to 50% of his time in the fundraising process, even with 4 other people on his development team. That certainly doesn't mean that all of his time in that area is spent on setting up one-on-one meetings and making a presentation and asking for donation. But it does mean that it's relational in nature, and relationships take time. Now, you can download our Identifying Prospective Donors worksheet from our website to use as a brainstorming tool or a name-storming tool to get started on that step. Step number 2, segment your list. Now, why do you segment? Sue Browning of Copybook Consulting says, segmentation allows organizations to define small groups of donors and communicate with them in meaningful ways. Segmenting our donor list has 2 distinct advantages. Number 1, it allows us to minimize impersonal touches. The feedback we receive from donors consistently is that there's too much noise in ministry communication, that it feels too impersonal. Secondly, it allows us to communicate to our donors in specific ways they like to hear and around areas they're actually passionate about. In short, our goal as ministry leaders should be to minimize impersonal touches and maximize non-solicitation types of contacts.